A wee wander.
Hey there, this is Kim with Wonders I Wonder, playing another Wee Wander. This time it's Rusty Lake, Cube Escape, Case 23. And I'm actually going to break this up into two parts, so this is part 1. Chapter 1, The Murder Scene. It was the strangest scene I had ever seen in my long career as a homicide detective. The first time I stepped into that room, I knew there was something more than just a dead body. Oh, by the way, we're going to see a kind of graphic depiction of dead Laura, just so you know. So there she is. Even just the fact that she's barefoot seems like too much. And I don't know why they had to put the first clue in her dress. That seems kind of icky, but whatever. So we are now playing as Detective Dale Vandermeer, and he's clearly investigating Laura's death. So, yeah. But anyways, we found one of our first clues. It's this picture of a cube on fire, and it goes with this picture of a church on fire. So that's one of our major things that we're doing. I'm going to see what else we can find. Okay, got another paper. And now it's a hand on fire. So can you sense the theme? All right. We're going to grab that cigar there. And then we have this newspaper here. I didn't look into what purple logic meant. But we have this crossword puzzle down there that we're going to look at some point. Okay, so we have this thing we got to figure out. 1 across, painter of Lady of the Lake. 2 across, parrot. 3 across, Neo Bucks Bomia, and 4, Vincent van Gogh, bedroom in ... Now, if you watched one of my other videos, you will know what that's referring to. All right, so we have our first crossword clue here with the parrot. I don't remember how to pronounce this. It's like Sidicus might be how you say it. Okay, let's look around more of the room. Okay. A lot going on here. Starting with the drawers, though. And oddly, there's nothing in there. Okay. We see Laura again. Sorry, Laura. Okay, we have our next crossword clue, bedroom in Arles. Then you can open this window and you see 1853, and I don't know what that goes to. I don't remember where you can input that. I've tried doing it and that's safe and nothing special happens, but I'm sure you can put it somewhere. Okay, we're going to see this later. I just think it's cute. Just want you to see it. We have this iron. And then we're going to go up and look at this cactus and what's hiding behind that cactus. It's another crossword puzzle answer. Okay, so we're going to go back to this, fill in the other two. So for Neo Bucks Bomia, we have cactus and obviously bedroom in Arles. So now I think I'm going to do the first bigger puzzle. No, this cute little puzzle. Okay, so we have nesting dolls. We have a lady with a rose, and she has Harvey, who has dead Laura, who has a fish, and it doesn't look like a fish to me, but whatever. And underneath the fish, we have a corrupted soul. So you just basically need to move what's inside of him or inside of each doll to where it needs to belong. So the fish bones go with the fish. The drop of blood goes with Laura. The egg goes with Harvey. And we get a key. So with that key, we get this jar of flies. And now we get to go back to the fishbowl. So it's kind of cute. It's not complicated at all. You just have to, tap on different parts of the bowl. So in this case, a plant, to guide the fly first to the shell. And then there's a finger in the shell, but whatever. So now this fly is a firefly. So now we need to move him over to the fish's mouth. And I do want to show, look, it's so cute when the shrimp does that. I don't really need it for this particular playthrough, but it was still cute. Okay, we got a key. So we take that key, and I think we can open this now. Yes. So we have a folder, and we have our other crossword answer, Lady of the Lake by Lacus Fleo. And then if we open it up, okay, we have this picture, and this kind of coincides, or it doesn't kind of, it coincides directly with those bulletin board pictures that we looked at earlier. Okay, I just jump right into this puzzle. Okay, so the point of this puzzle is you have to lift up the books in like color order. So that's what I'm doing. I played this through one time and just wrote, I looked it up and wrote down the answers. That's right. Because sometimes when I do this, I do it right the first time, and then sometimes I mess up. By the way, there might be some glitches in this video. I've had a hard time recording the Rusty Lake stuff recently. I'm sure it's all my fault, but that's how it goes. Okay, so now we open that up. And this also goes along with those pictures with the Roman numerals, so we're going to get that figured out too. So, okay. Last answer, which that's a fake name, by the way. It's supposed to be in reference to some lake in the Netherlands. So they use that name to be the fake artist name. Okay, I think I'm seeing if there's anything else I need to do. Oh, I'm going to do this next. Okay. So I don't like how they made her lip because it looks like she's a tiny mustache, but it's just her upper lip. But out of her mouth came a bug. So now I need to find the bug. There he is behind the couch. You tap him so that he moves around. Now he's on the ceiling. Okay. Gotta find him again. Okay, by the window. To the wall. Okay. So yeah, we keep tapping because we need him to get on that desk. So that's where he is. So we lift up this iron and then squish. And we get another key. So we open that up and we get our final piece of paper. All right. So we put that up. So we have that cigar, the lit cigar. So that's what we're going to use to burn I guess, the image that we have in this folder. So we have her left eye, we have a square, then the top of the church, I messed that one up a bit. It's kind of like a crosshair thing. At the top of the cube is like a target or an eye, and then the left hand is like a pointing down arrow. So then we go back over there and we put in the correct symbols. All right, so now we have a number, and we're going to use that number for the phone that's next to the crossword puzzle. I will say it is a little more fun in games where you have a rotary telephone and you have to kind of manually move it, but this was fine.
Hello. Yes. Say the word.
Okay, so we have our word, fate.
I'm sorry. Your flesh is already sleeping.
I love the way he talks. I love the corrupted soul voice. It's my favorite. And then I don't know why they do this weird little staticky, starry thing, except it precedes the shaking. So let's go check that out. Oh, there's Laura. Still going through it, even in death. And we have another bug coming out of her mouth, but it's one of those weird shadow moth things. But the moths will help us. They're going to give us a number so we can open that safe. So we have 1421. So let's go take that number, go over to the safe. Okay, another folder. We open that up. We got evidence, yay! All right, chapter 2, the investigation. For months, I could not think about anything else than the events that happened after I found the dead woman. What is Rusty Lake? I collected all the information I could find and locked myself into my office, trying to learn more about Rusty Lake and this mysterious woman. Call her by her name. Laura. Okay, so that's us. That's Dale Vandermeer. And he's tired. This is a good time as any to talk about the connections between Rusty Lake and the show Twin Peaks. I believe the creators were influenced by Twin Peaks. So we have not this police officer. We have this guy, that's Bob. That's Laura's boyfriend. So we have a Laura, we have a Bob, we have a Dale, just like in Twin Peaks. And just like in Twin Peaks, this Dale is a detective. And then later in this particular game, he says a quote from Twin Peaks. So, yeah. So we're going to get some clues, piece of paper, some coffee, look through all these filing cabinets. We got a map, and then a razor, and a coffee filter. They're not very good at organizing, obviously, at this police station. All right, another piece of paper. Then we got a screwdriver and numbers on paper and a marker. So we are stocking up on our tools here. We're gonna pull that thing down. And then, we have stuff to make coffee, so we're gonna make some coffee. We're gonna help Dale feel less tired. So we get some water. Put that in. And we're gonna start it up. I wish my coffee maker worked that fast. Okay. So let's go fill up that cup of coffee. So he says a damn fine cup of coffee, which is what Dale in Twin Peaks says. I don't remember that character's last name. All right, so we have 247. Where can we go put in that number? This weird TV science experiment device, I don't know. 247. Okay, we see Bob. And now we're scared by Bob. So then we look in. Bob is gone, and unfortunately, this detective is now dead. And we have our little jump scare. But we do get a black cube out of it. So, we're just going to cover this up. We'll get to that later, I guess. So now I'm moving some of my tools around because I'm done with the coffee. I'm probably just trying to think of what I want to do next. Oh, I'm going to shave. Because after you see a dead coworker, you're like, I should shave. And he did a dry shave, and that's kind of scary. So we're going to take those hairs, and out of that hair and water, we're going to get a little baby crow. So, hey, do you think something happy or sad's going to happen to that little baby crow? What do you think? All right, moving on past the crow, we're going to put this paper together. So it says, the old man walked beside the lake. As he approached the mill, the time stopped. The numbers appeared above the lake. So, okay, I'm moving stuff around again. Okay. What are we doing? Okay. So we type in the underlined words from that piece of paper onto this. So first we did man. So now we have a man. And what did he do? He walked. And then next we have the word lake. So we got that. Then we have mill. There's the mill. Then we got stopped. And then finally we have numbers. And those numbers are 392. So we'll put those into this weird TV thing. And we have a place for the cubes. So we have our black cube. We'll put that in. And then we're going to use our screwdriver to open this up. And we got a little kitty cat. And I like his eyes do this thing. I don't know why, I think that's cute. So we're going to give him the bird. And he is down for that bird. So we need to leave the cat alone for a bit. Okay, he's gone. So now we have poop and an egg. Thankfully, we don't need the poop, just the egg. All right, so now I think, yes, we're going to put the map on this projector and turn that on. Then we're going to go to the screen thing. Check that out. So we have a map with a cabin, church, cave, bridge, and the mill. So that's supposed to be like the Rusty Lake area. So we go back and look at this map. And you can see how you're supposed to connect the different locations together. So we're going to go back over, and we have our marker, and we're going to make that same path. So great. And then I'm showing how it looks like that. Okay, so we're going to switch out the papers. Now we're going to do the one with numbers. So now we can go back to the screen. Go back to the screen, Kim. There you go. Okay. And we're going to try to remember what areas were circled. So we have 7, 4, 6. So that's our last set of numbers that we're going to put in the machine. And we get Laura. Hi, Laura. Okay, she wants something. I don't think it's the coffee. No, it's the egg. Laura loves Harvey's egg. So, but in exchange for the egg, we get a white cube. So we take that, yoink. And then at this point, I'm trying to remember which numbers I'm supposed to put in to get the cube channel. There we go. All right. So we're doing the 392 again. Put in our white cube. And then this weird machine lights up and it sends a beam of light into all places, the ceiling fan, which, whatever, it's fine. And then suddenly we're in space or something. So anyway, that's the end of chapter 2. The key for a wee wander, the key is to be wee, so I'm going to stop there, and I'll see you in chapter 3 of Case 23. Bye.